No, sometimes you love to fucking yip yap. Other times you're too busy fucking sitting there being like, I need to sell my weed. World's gonna
I
fall
mean, I
apart if
need
I
the
don't
money and I
sell
need
my
the car.
weed. Come have a seat. What's going on with you, KJ, in your house?
What do you mean?
What's going on with you and your house?
What's going on with my house?
Yeah,
Nothing much.
you solo dolo in that house or what?
I am.
Oh,
No, I'm trying to see if somebody will take some charge. Gonna be honest with you.
hmm. You know, I think some of them are waiting for you to take charge, right?
All right, let them speak up about it. I tried to take charge in the beginning. They didn't like it. You know, I stepped back. I do my thing.
What do you mean in the beginning? Explain. What happened?
You know, I was trying to kind of like tell people what to do and what not to do. Suddenly, I didn't see people around. Only Smalls. In Smalls, we butt head. You know, Smalls is Smalls. I am I. You know what I mean? Like he's more particular than me, basically, when it comes to shit. So then I step back, then I focus on this shit, and now like suddenly me and Smalls have probably not done anything towards the house, and the other day it became a problem. They wanted a meeting, so yeah. Well, I wouldn't say it's a problem. I think the problem was like Yuki and Dre was trying to do shit with the house, and they experienced the Smalls I experienced like 2 weeks ago when I tried to do shit with the house.
What happened with that?
What happened? You try to do change it up a little bit, and Smalls tells you that he will take his things and leave
Hmm.
because it's not done the Smalls way.
Right.
So that's why they wanted to have the talk, and yeah, like yeah, we had the talk. What you mean? You telling me I need to micromanage the people in the house?
KJ, do you ever see yourself as a leader of a group of
Why the fuck
people?
do you ask about that?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm a head of pharma right now.
Okay, what does that make you head of? What do you do?
I'm head of the organization for the company that handles drugs.
Do you have responsibilities or are you just out there slinging?
No, I have responsibilities of getting people do shit basically and making money for the company.
Right. That's more like a commander role, yeah?
Yeah.
But do you ever see yourself leading though?
Leading what?
Group of people.
Yeah.
I answer to people that they answer to you.
No. I don't know.
Why not?
Why?
Because the group that you live with right now, by the looks of it, need that shit. They need someone to motivate them. And it just telling people what to do isn't like that's not it, right? It's about motivating. Like you know how I
Okay,
stood there
why are
and
you
said about the
bringing this
rats?
up? Like, why are you bringing this up about my household? Doesn't you guys have problem in your household?
Yeah, it's not about that, KJ.
Yeah, but why is this about me and my house? What's going on?
Oh, you see, I'm looking at options, KJ. Yeah, me
Okay,
always
so why
having
not
backup
you move in
plans.
and you tell people what to do?
That's not it, though, is it?
You like that shit.
No, I don't. You know this.
Yeah, and you know me, I like, I gotta be honest with you, like, I can take charge. I don't mind it. I can tell people what to do. But not many people like the way I do shit, you know, because I'm very direct.
Yeah.
And either you handle that or you don't handle that, you know. And I feel like our house was made of people who knew each other to get a house to have a house, you know, to not kind of like fall behind, to get a place to grow and kind of like everybody have the doors open for whatever comes in the future.
I think
I will
everyone's
not be
house
able
is
to
adapted
babysit
though.
like 6 people. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You shouldn't have to babysit them though, right? But
Some I feel, some I don't feel. Yeah.
just nudges every now and again, right? Which it's just like sometimes you're hand feeding people, but you also don't want to watch them
Yeah,
fall
that's the
over and
problem,
fail.
guys. I call all of them every day. I call them all. I when I wake up, I ring every person in my house to see who's around. I check in what they're doing. I check in as well, you know, if they're good, if they need anything, and all of that.
Yeah.
And everybody has a direction to do, so I don't see like what's the issue is, you know. And yesterday it seemed like they wanted to do heist, and I haven't heard that like the first time I heard that, you know. Nobody has been interested in doing that, you know.
Well, the
Now
reason
she
I
wants
brought
to.
that up was because Smalls had spoken to me a couple of days ago. And I didn't have the time to talk to you because we just didn't see each other.
Yeah, but why doesn't he talk to me about that then? Like, I know Frogger is a good hacker. I know Smalls like to do, but Smalls is like this, you know. He wanted to sling one day, and suddenly you have the moonshine, you know, and he's like freaking all out and going to do the moonshine, and the next day he hates his life, you know. Like this
Smalls
guy
has no
is
direction. That's
no
his problem.
direction.
He has no set direction that he's being pushed towards. You like in that meeting when he's decided that he's going to be the one that handles like the expansion of your butt coins and that kind of stuff. You gave him a job.
Yeah.
That's where he either sinks or swims. If he fucks that all up, that's purely on him. You gave him that opportunity as a household.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
I
some
wish
people
that he
need.
didn't take that though. I wish that one of the other ones took it. That's why I was very quiet. You know, I was seeing who was taking charge because everything in that household is either Smalls, me, or Dre. Everybody else is kind of like floating around. I told Yuki to get her weed shit up. She wants to do the weed stuff, you know? Like, I see her more decorating the house and fucking do group 6 than actually talking to the guy under the bridge. But she still wants to do it, you know? Like, everybody wants to do everything, you know? And they jump ship straight up when there's new shit coming around the corner.
Yeah. And then that leaves holes everywhere.
Yeah, that leaves holes, but like, I'm not gonna be the one who's sitting there and tell you, you have to do this, you know? Like, do whatever makes you happy, man.
I mean, it's the same problem that we had in Seaside, though, KJ, is that people won't speak up about things, but they'll sit there and be upsetty spaghetti about those things, right? It's part and parcel with dealing with criminals and people that are more suited to follow.
Yeah.
That's the rough thing about it, right? Hey, I don't want to see them falling behind. I know that you've already done the heist and that kind of shit, right? But you hadn't even told them about what happens in it. Why?
Because we haven't been able to meet up everybody. Like, you can call them all up and see if they're around.
I don't need to. I want to talk with you.
Like, it's not like a conversation that I like. We were supposed to have this meeting. We were told like on Saturday, and of course, you know, this meeting was when I should tell them what was going on. It's not about me not holding shit, you know, against them. If that's what you think,
No,
because you're there
it's not what
one
I'm
day
getting
and you
at
see
all.
something, it doesn't matter, you know, like doesn't mean that, you know, I don't do things or tell
No,
them shit.
it's not that at all, KJ. I'm not having a go at you for it.
No, but you bring it up like that, you know, like you had to kind of like bring it out of me. Like that is not the way it's done.
No, my thing is that I would have thought you'd be excited to tell them. Like, even if you tell them individually and that kind of shit. It seems like there might be a little bit more of a disconnect there.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like, you would have been excited to do it, right?
Yeah. Of course I was excited to do it.
See, when I did the ammunition, as soon as I had time with Smalls, I told him all about it straight off. Because I didn't know you'd done it, and I wanted him to pass the information to you. So
Right.
you guys were aware, because anytime I learn shit, I don't know if you've
Yeah,
noticed this, I'm always trying to push it down to you guys so you guys know.
Yeah, and you told it to Smalls and he forgot about it.
But had you been like our times were together, then I would have told you too.
Yeah,
Because I
but
want
it
to make
doesn't
sure
matter.
that you know these things too.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you guys falling through the cracks of anything. Not saying that you're going to. I just want to make sure that you guys learn the same shit I learned. All about the contingencies, KJ.
Okay, so where is all of this coming from? I don't understand.
Well, like I said, I'm trying to look at what I want to do.
Okay.
There's shit happening in the house at the moment. There's too many people that don't want to follow, and but they also don't want to fucking lead. And too many people doing stuff that is self-serving. That's the
Yeah,
problem.
but that will always be the problem. Guys, we're not a group of people who are in a group together per se. We have a household.
Is that how you want it to stay?
This how I want it to stay. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know.
Have you thought about what you want for your future?
What I want for my future, yeah, I go out there and grab it if I need it, if I want it. I already did.
So you're content right now?
Hmm?
You're content right now?
What do you mean I'm content right now? Like I'm happy where I am right now. That's what you're asking?
Yes, that's what content means.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
I didn't ask if you're complaining. I asked if you're content. If you want something bigger.
Hey, come on. I wouldn't be here if I didn't want anything bigger. I believe what I'm doing right now will lead to some bigger things in the future, and that's why I'm doing it. I wouldn't have done it, if not.
Hmm.
And I try to bring the household with me as well to tell them what to do, if they want to be in on this, to try to kind of like get them under my wings and join me in what I'm doing if they want to do this, And everybody who said yes, I told them what they need to do, and I will have a spot open for them, to bring them along. But some people take a little longer time to, get there than other people, and then the train is already gone. Then you bring people along, and the next day, there's something new shit people talking about on the street, and they're gone.
You see, that's the difference with a lot of people, right? Is that myself, yourself, we're very much, and we've had this chat before, we're very much old in the fact that if we want to do something, make change, we do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then where we differ is I try to guide people more into what they should do,
Yeah.
and make sure that they're getting those nudges to get there. I think
Mm-hmm.
you get frustrated with the fact that they're not taking those opportunities that are standing right there, staring them in the face.
Yeah, because I will not guide them, because I feel like if people want it, you need to go out there and get it. I
Exactly
cannot
what
hold
we
your
used to
hand.
do, and what we still do.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because they've already been told about what they need to do. I already told them if they want this, you go and take it. I'm here. Just finish up what you need to do. I told them what they need to do as well.
Hmm.
And I can help them along the way.
Yeah.
But I cannot every day kind of like, kick your butt in and make you do it. I will not do that. Like I think that's the difference between me and you.
Yeah. You know, a shit thing for me
Mm-hmm.
is if I want to make the change that I've been thinking about doing, is I've got to listen to Benji being like, "Ha ha, I told you so," when it had nothing to do with him.
Nope. sometimes you just need to swallow the pride or the ego or whatever it comes. I know that you don't care whatever he says, but you know it will be there. You know it will be there for a couple of weeks. He even did that to me, you know? So if you want it, you just need to take it, basically. Do I think it's for the better good for the future? That's why I went into this, you know? I went into this because I wanted to get the information about the laundromat. I wanted to get the information because I know that they will hit this shit quicker than my household will ever be. I don't think we will ever be able to hit it before they've done everything, you know? Got to the next stage. You know what I mean? At least I got the information about it. That's why I'm there. That's what you need to ask yourself as well, you know?
Yeah, I was very surprised that we were potentially, unless someone like a group's done it twice, one of 7 groups that hit the ammunition. I was very surprised, and fortunately enough, that was to do with Michael and making sure that we had the racks and pushing for that. But even Michael got given shit for doing that at the start. I'm pretty sure at some point Michael's going to leave that house.
Okay. So what is the issue with your house though? Like, it seems like you guys have a lot of issues as well. Like,
well, it's kind of the opposite of your house, right? Is the fact that, like I was saying, we've got people that don't want to follow. I'm standing there giving people advice like I always do and saying, just look at this picture, like this is everything. Make your choice on what you do. I couldn't give a fuck either way. And no one wanting to lead because everyone doesn't want to follow. Then everyone just butts heads. They're stupid.
yeah.
It's so disjointed.
The argument. Yeah.
Like you've got Michael, McGregor, and Jenny in a little subgroup together. You've got Dahlia and Manny in a subgroup. Nick and Veronica in a subgroup. I'm by myself. Mari's by herself. And it's just, I did so much for making Nikea and getting us all the fucking furniture for that shit. And some people did help with doing stuff like the website and all that kind of shit, sure. But without the blueprints, we wouldn't have had the furniture to fucking sell. The amount of money that I've pissed into that shit, I'm down like 100k now.
Yeah.
Just on that shit alone, I ain't getting that money back. And everyone had the possibility to make money there and no one wanted to do it. Yeah, they sold a bit of furniture here and there, but no one actively pushed it hard.
You kind of need to do that if this is what they want to do. You know what I mean? That is the kind of like similar issues, but not at the same time. You know what I mean?
Similar issues, different people.
Different topics. Yeah.
Like
people.
Yeah.
And I think in
Different
your
people
household you
traits.
have, yeah, and you have a couple of people with very strong opinions.
Yeah.
And they've been used to maybe be alone, you know, or do their own thing. And like, for example, like I just take an example, the Simone brothers, you know what I mean? Like when they came into Seaside, like fucking 6-7 years ago, like they were millionaires, you know what I mean? They had the inheritage, a lot of shit, you know, they had everything, like houses, fucking flies, helicopters, cars. They were like well known, you know, in the underground. But now kind of like, you know, they lost everything as well, and they're maybe not used to it, you know, like the hard work you need to do. The understanding of like focus and some shit, you know, like you said, you guys have the Nikea, like you have a fucking gold mine if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But it seems like the only you who thinks about the gold mine, and you know, it's
like I even
uses
changed it.
all of your energy on it.
I changed it so that the people who sell the furniture get 80% of the profits. A lot of money that can be made from selling furniture because people weren't selling it. Because the money originally was supposed to go to the house and start paying back people that put money into shit. That never happened.
Yeah, because people want their own money, you know, that's the problem.
So that's why I changed it, so then they can have their own money. And it's still been slow. I think that I'm just completely done with Nokia.
Thing, you know, How many of them are down in the sewers right now?
A few of them.
Mm-hmm. That's the thing. Still, I'm doing the weed stuff, but I'm focusing on the crowbar shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, didn't that go to shit real quick?
Yeah, it did. Fucking material prices through the fucking roof as well.
Yeah.
We'll make some shit though. But I talked to Billy. Billy was coming up to me yesterday. He was like, he wants to dabble into other businesses, and I'm like, I could be stubborn and say, hey, no, you made the deal with me. Let's skip it. You know, but I don't have heart for that. You know, like,
I want to get
so
Billy into your house.
you want Billy to get into my house?
Yeah. I think it'll be
Okay.
beneficial for you all.
Yeah, and he will probably benefit from that as well.
I think it'll grow a lot from that. But I think that
The th-
it will, because he's wanting to learn to hack and that kind of shit. And he does the roof running shit, and he does it better than I do.
Mhm.
And he is good at fucking lockpicking cars and that kind of shit. But I think that he has the potential to do that. He can also hack Wi-Fi.
That is good.
So I think that he will be quite beneficial to you guys, and potentially me if I pull the pin.
Yeah.
Which is why I kind of want to set him up there. Mari also said that if I leave that she'll leave, and she's been mentioning wanting to go to you guys. But the problem with Mari is that I feel like she'll still be in the same position as she is in the current house.
Yeah. I told her to find a group of people who is awake when she's awake, you know, and that will make her more happier. Because it seems like that is one of the biggest issues.
That is a
Like
problem.
she, what?
The same as Mari, right? Is that uh, it's not usually till I've been awake for like 5+ hours till they all start waking up.
Yeah.
And then they're off starting their day doing their own things anyway. Not that I care about having someone to do shit with all the time, right? It's just
It's just a phone call, you know? Be like, hey, I just woke up. I see you around. You know, you want to hit something, you want to do something together, you know? Just get the phone call.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you are always the one on the other end doing that shit to everybody else.
That's why I stopped calling Dre. Because it'd never call. It was always just me every day checking in on all of them. It was like, all right, well, we'll just let them see if they come and check in with me now. And some of
Mhm.
them did for a bit, and then it just stopped. And then it's just like, eh. I'm trying to think of ways to move your house further in progression and setting something up there. Like I said, for the time that I decide that I finally had enough and walk.
The possibilities is there, you know? You have people, you know, who is willing to do stuff. The biggest issue with my household, I would say, is like we started off like we called the house like the office, you know, like I said from the beginning. And kind of like a set of people who knew each other, you know, 5 years ago, got together to get a house before it went too expensive and stuff like that. We kind of like progressed towards, you know, whatever. I didn't know people wanted to do heists, of course, smalls, you know, but smalls want to do everything, you know what I mean? Like, if you can fucking build a rocket tomorrow and go to the moon, who will be on that shit, you know? It will be done with moonshine.
Hmm.
So it's kind of like, and I understand that, you know, I'm kind of like that myself, but I like to finish what I've started first. That is me though, because it will not go away, you know. But at the same time, he's good, you know, with that shit because he get the information that needed and stuff like that. When it comes to Dre, you know, Dre is just with his weed game, so he will be there, you know, with that shit. It takes a little bit of extra time to do shit. He needs to like rethink the shit he's doing again, you know, to figure out, okay, I do this. I feel like when it comes to Dom is maybe the one who's most distant because she go and do sanitation with Ivan, you know? Ivan and me is not on the best term. I just called him out in the beginning and he was angry and upset and I told him a peanut brain and yeah, that's it.
What did you
And
call him out on?
well, we invited Dom and Ivan together to get in on the house. And Ivan was thinking like I was thinking, you know, 10 years ago, you know what I mean? Very suspicious about everything, seeing ghosts everywhere and being very afraid of what could possibly happen compared to that we need to do something before, you know, the train is gone. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the train, I mean the houses. So we kind of like rushed it and he was, you know, because of this Chino Jr. guy, you know, like I knew his father, but I don't know his son, you know, his son was here and we brought him in and he was like, yeah, what if this guy wants to leave tomorrow and there's some issues? And I said, yeah, well then, you know, he get his money, he put into the house and he's off. You know what
Turns
I mean?
out he's just like his fucking dad anyway.
Yeah,
But who could have
yeah,
seen that coming?
could see that coming. But like he was bringing up so many issues, you know, that could potentially happen. And I said, like, you're right, maybe all of these issues will happen one time or another, but I cannot think about it right now because it's more urgent to get the house than think about the issues with the people inside the house and the potential of, you know, ghosts in the future that will probably be there, but then we handle it there, you know what I mean? And he got
Yeah.
upset about me and I called him out on it, you know, like I can't function like this, you know. If you don't want to buy into a house with us, it's fine, you know. I don't care. We just want to give you the opportunity, you know. I knew you 5 years ago, and if you want it, go for it. If not, you know, I don't have time for that. And yeah, then I met him later as well. Like we had like a long conversation about it, but I cannot, you know. And after that, he was a little bit sour towards me, so it's okay. I don't care, you know. I just move on. Let like Dre call him when we need materials, and he sells to Dre, and it, you know, I'm getting stuff anyway.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you know. Like we never discussed these issues before we came into the house. The only thing we agreed on was like, this is the office. Everybody keep your doors open for whatever opportunities that's out there and take it if you can, you know. And we kind of like double in and share information and move from there. So we never agreed to be a heist crew or a drug crew or a crew at all, you know. We're just a household with a bunch of people with different interests, you know.
I think all houses are slowly going to evolve though, right?
Yeah, of course, every house will probably do that, you know, evolve. But I'm trying to call Dom every day because she's the one who is most out of the house, you know. I try to include everybody in the house to feel like this is your house, but the other day I think, you know, like Yuki and Smalls went into a huge argument. That's why we had this meeting yesterday. Because they tried to do some changes, you know, and changes for Smalls is kind of like doomsday, you know. It's like the world is going under because he's not approving that changes, you know.
Yeah.
So she wanted a big meeting, and yeah, I talked to Smalls and told him, you know, stop bringing this shit up every time it goes against you. That you're gonna take your shit and leave. You know, it's not an argument. You know, if you're disagreeing with what they're doing, set down a meeting, have a, you know, conversation, not this banter about like a kid in the kindergarten, you know, who's not getting his fucking lollipop, you know, and want to take his bag and run away. That is bullshit, you know. It leads nowhere. So I told him that, you know. So we had like a lot of talks, you know, to get where we are right now.
I have a question. If/when I pull the pin, decide that I'm done being in Polito.
Yeah.
Do you think that the two of us could actually guide that house to a good direction and get progression going and heists and shit?
Yeah. I don't see an issue with that.
Is it something you would want to do?
Is that something I want to do? As long as everybody agreed to it and people are not fucking pissy about me being direct, yeah.
Because, you know, the two of us always tend to work together quite well.
Yeah, we do. I think it's because we're very honest, you know, and we don't we don't take it to heart when people are arguing with you or against you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we understand it's a discussion about something.
Because I think that
No, I
with my guidance, that it would be able to help, and your heavy-handedness when you need to be will work quite well together.
think so as well. And need to get, I guess, one-on-one talk with the people in the house and what they want to do. You know, who wants to be a part of this and who wasn't, who don't want to be a part of it. You know, and if everybody agrees and we go with, you know, then we go hard. And then they need to, yeah, don't complain. Well, they can complain, you know, but have a civil discussion about it.
Just as an FYI, if that does happen, KJ, by the way, chances are Billy's going to end up living in a bush outside until
I
you
think it's
guys
better
find
to
a point
get
that
him
you guys want
inside
him
then.
in.
So you were talking about you, Mari, and potentially Billy then.
Well, my main concern is I think that Billy will be beneficial for the progression of the house. Right? I think
Yeah.
that he has a lot of potential. Yeah, he can be a moron at times, but I think he does actually have a lot of potential. I don't think he's a gangster by any means, but I think
Yeah,
that
but
he
it's
can
not
get
about
there.
being a gangster. The shit I'm doing up north is gangster, you know, the shit I'm doing for the company, you know, I'm holding down up there, you know. I have a lot of boys who works with me up there, you know, and we hold it down basically.
Hmm.
That has nothing to do with the household, you know. You're thinking about a high screw with the house, yeah.
Somewhat, yeah.
Yeah, so basically who it will be you, me, Smalls, maybe Dre, maybe Yuki, probably Louis. Frogger will be in on this, or Frog. He's like a hacker guy. Then I guess this Billy dude then. Mari potentially, and I know Mari wants to do shit, but again, she will have that same issue that she has up north with us. We're around when she's not around.
Yeah.
I don't think that will be beneficial for her.
She's in a weird spot with her times.
Yeah. It will be perfect for her to find a household with people who are around when she's around, you know? That will be her perfect scenario. Not that I don't want her, you know, be happy or live with us or whatever. I really don't care. But I don't. I think she will have the same issues that she has right now.
Hmm.
Because she has spoken to me. She hasn't said what it is, but you know, you can read between the lines sometimes.
She's waiting for me to pull the pin.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people are, to be honest.
that's the thing as well. Like I'm sorry to say, I kind of like. I understand some people are like that, but I hate it as well. You know, like
If they're unhappy, they should just move on themselves.
yeah, like
Yeah.
why stay if you're unhappy? Why wait for you to do your thing, you know, and then kind of like follow you and use that as an excuse why you're doing what you're doing, kind
Exactly
of
what I
thing,
said
you
to
know?
Billy before.
Yeah, I don't like that, and I feel like some of the boys and the girls who lives with me is kind of like the same, you know?
Frustrating. People don't have the motivation themselves, because I'm not waiting for someone to leave. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. Do I think it's beneficial for me to try and force these people who don't want to follow to do something about it and change how they are? Or do I just pull the pin on it and just work on what I know that I can grow and turn into something better?
Say what I said to Mari. Whatever you do, do what makes you happy. Because when it comes to it all, every motherfucker you meet on the street or wherever you are in Los Angeles right now, they think about themselves. I know it's a hard thing to do, but everybody's like that right now. Because there's no kind of like there's multiple directions to go, but everything leads kind of like the same goal, you know?
Yeah.
Money, power, cars, high-end fucking houses. It's just the route you're taking to get there, basically. Then again, if you want to do heist, there's a different thing, you know? You need to invest a lot of fucking money into this fucking Bitcoin shit.
A lot of money.
And for me, that's why I was quiet yesterday, because I knew about this stuff, you know? But last time we did shit, it was me and Smalls who put all our money together. And I basically wrote down people to pay me back, you know? That's what I did to get where we are right now.
Did they pay you back?
Yeah. Yeah, not everybody's been around, and yeah, mostly it's paid back. But that's it. Why aren't the other doing that? You know, if they want to do heist, why are you not doing that? Why don't you
I
just
agree.
do it? You know what I mean? What we did.
But
That is kind
that's
of
the
like the
point.
frustration. Yeah.
It's the difference between us and them with that aspect, right? Is we do things to make it better.
Yeah.
The other people look at it, put it in too hard basket, move on, wait for someone else to fix it.
Yeah. No, I see an issue, but I guess they will see it soon, so they deal with it. And that's okay. Not everybody's, you know, the same or can do it or whatever, but it's nothing wrong for you to buy all the materials and get the rack and get it done, you know, and start doing it. Everybody wants to do it. Why do Smalls need to do it? Why do I need to do it? You can do it yourself, you know, you can order it. You can go out there and find fucking good prices for the materials and buy it. Just put it down in the computer that, you know, you need everybody to send you money. Do you know what the problem is? They don't have money because they don't do shit. That is the biggest issue. Every fucking day is the same shit. Don't have money.
Yeah, well, I can tell you now, if I pull the pin, that shit I have to change.
Yeah.
If it means that they're not pulling their weight to the point where it's becoming detrimental to the group as a whole, then we just find someone else.
Yeah.
Because right now, with how expensive shit is, you need to start getting motivated for that shit, and it should have actually been happening weeks ago, but you can't really dwell too much on that. You need to do something about it now.
Yeah.
It's all well and good to say, oh, well, I don't care, I'll just wait until the shit becomes cheaper and then I can do it all and that kind of shit. But you know, deep down, everyone wants to still do it now.
Yeah, of course, of course. But the thing is, for me though, like, and this is my ego talking, okay? This is me being egoistic. I get invited with the company. I've done it, you know? I've done the laundromat. I've been down at the pier, you know? And again, should I stop there? No, probably not, but there's nothing wrong for somebody in the household to buy 2,500 materials. You know what I mean? Circuit boards. You can buy it.
Yeah.
You know you will get the money back. You know you can order the fucking rack. You know, while I'm up north slinging and doing my shit, you do that and I pay you the money. Like I said yesterday, I like just tell me how much I need to send you. I send you the money. Then you know when everybody was like looking at who's gonna take this, everybody was pointing at fucking Smalls, you know, to do it.
The reason I pointed at
like
Smalls to do it is because he was the one that was complaining about it. Me.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know that.
So if he wants to sit there complaining about it, start putting the initiative into doing it.
Yeah, but he's the one who actually do that though. I'm not gonna hold that against him. Like there's a lot of, you know, I can bring up because like the way he acts sometimes, but when it comes to an initiative, he always takes initiative. Like I'm not gonna hold that against him. He always takes the initiative. The only problem with him is like either his way or the highway, you know?
Well, that'll change.
If you move into our house, you will see what I'm talking about. You will see his tantrum.
With Smalls, it's all about, and I've learnt this over the years with him, it's about your approach. That is,
trust me.
You have a very heavy-handed approach.
Switch it up. I approached him the way he approached me when he be angry, you know? He called me up and was like pissing off and saying he's gonna take everything and leave. So I responded with the same shit he always respond with, you know? I don't know. I don't care. Whatever. You do what you want to do. I just take my things and leave, you know, if it's an issue. And then I left. Took him fucking 10 minutes. He called me up and said he was sorry. I think he understood.
Mm. I still need to decide what I want to do.
You need to do what makes you happy, basically. I think that's the most important thing. I think that's what everybody does. You can't wait too long, you know? Then the train will go. Like, you know, I think you already know that.
Problem with me is if I pull the pin, I lose a lot of money, but I don't think I'm ever getting that money back anymore. So
And just take with you, you know, your value, basically, what you put in.
yeah, that's the shit thing about me, is I wouldn't want to do that. As easy as it could be that I take all the blueprints with me, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
It just
Probably
causes
cause more problems for the future.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a shitty thing, though. You feel like you need to start over again, you know?
Yeah.
But maybe that's what's needed. I know you can pull it off, you know? I think you know that as well.
Yeah. I'll take you back now, so you can get to your fucking slinging. I know you're itching.
What? Nah, I'm not actually not. Today is not too bad. You know, I reached a master cellar with the bossman up north yesterday, so I'm good.
Nice.
That shit takes forever.
You still got to do your 100 a day. Don't forget your KPIs.
No, I'm gonna do 250 a day.
Oh, overachiever, huh?
That is what I need to get like a percentage up on the turf. You know, I need 238 bags to get that. Yeah, just get me. I don't know. I need to fucking steal a fucking buggy. What the fuck is this?
Well, I mean, I can pick Mari and Billy up and then drop you off up in Sandy.
Yeah, drop me off. I probably need my
Or
lockpick.
conflict
I
managing
have, like,
households.
one.
Yeah.
This lockpick goes like bad over time as well. I can see that. Fucking Jordan, man, he's too funny.
That box.
Oh, I can pay you for it.
The last one I can ever buy. I've tanked down my rep. Just give me 400 for it.
I don't have that on me. You want me to transfer you? I have $5. I can take out though.
I'll get it. No, don't use that. It's 5%. We'll get it another time.
Oh yeah.
Let me find out where they are.
Hey, Reggie, what's up?
Where you guys at?
Jordan is
The
funny,
golf
man.
course.
The fuck did you get there?
Billy rented a car, then he proceeded to drive the car into the fucking lake almost immediately.
He's actually an idiot.
Yeah. We're by West Eclipse Boulevard and Dorset Drive.
We'll be there shortly.
Alright.
Hey.
See you soon.
Billy rented a car and drove it into the lake. Yeah, he definitely has his moments. Don't ever let that man drive. But Jordan's funny. Why? Jordan Walker?
Yeah. I bought like 2 lockpicks from him like 2 days ago. And the price went up from 950 to 1,000 because of material prices. Then he's selling me Tower's lockpick, you know? Fucking funny guy.
Yeah.
He's a businessman, man. You know, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? He's just a businessman.
There's always been like that.
Yeah. Apparently they are pushing on families now. I think it's Hydra.
Right. I got a big decision to make over the next couple of days.
Yeah, you do. You do.
I just also don't want to hear shit from Benji because it's had nothing to do with him. You know that
No,
cunt
but
called me up earlier saying that you can have a head of a division role in the company, blah blah blah, and I asked him, what's the signing bonus? Yeah.
You know it will be there, you know, eventually, but a couple of days, you know, it goes over, man. You know, it's always been Benji's way of doing shit. You know it's coming, all right? He will bring it up, man. He will bring it up.
Yeah. Yep.
But I kind of like it though. Like me right now, I'm dabbling in with like ex-Rust, ex-BSK members. You know what I mean? Like the good people, man. Good people. I like them a lot.
Oh, why? Why would you rent a second car? You're an idiot.
What?
Respectfully, that's such a waste of money, Billy.
The
I.
fuck are you carrying?
Oh, it's just some repair
Still.
parts for HVAC.
For what?
Did you do some? Did you do some roof running?
Yeah, there's a
No.
roof running. Yeah.
I rented a car. Well, we walked to the apartments. We put some stuff away. I got my HVAC parts, and then rented a car. Got a bunch of phone calls. Talked to my lawyer. Then we went to the golf course.
Did he have the thing yet?
And look what I put in the glove box there. Have you seen that? A sharp stick.
Oh yes,
yeah.
that's how I cook the rats.
Mmm.
That's how
Yeah,
I cook the rats.
the Rat King gave me one yesterday.
Did your lawyer have the thing with the judge yet?
So I guess Cross
Why?
was sick.
Why did they fucking speed up?
They're assholes.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Cross was sick, so they're gonna handle the dismissal on the docket, I guess. But apparently Kirk swapped lawyers. Like Xavier dropped out, and he's got some new lawyer now. So the odds of me actually in the case dismissed just went way down.
Oh, it didn't.
You don't think so?
Already tainted to the clients because of the lawyer.
Oh, right. I didn't.
Because
think
what-
about
Here's
what's this-
something else which.
What's to stop the clients from passing everything to the new lawyer?
What, you gonna tell him about the car, Mari?
No, I'm going to tell him about your fucking stupid offer of offering cash for the settlement, which has no paper trail.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Well,
He said, "Oh, but what about the the lawyers aren't going to like stuff it up if it's still done through the lawyers." It's like, no, but you still need that paper trail. Please explain to him why, Reggie. You're better with your legalese than I am.
Well, it's just simple. If they say that I never got paid, you can go to your bank and say, look, this is where it's transferred to their account.
That's what I said.
okay, well, my thought process was is Sonya wanted 13,000. Okay, I assume she just kidnapped the mayor. She's got all kinds of charges. Her docket, she's looking at like $50,000-$60,000 in fines. She's gonna be negative. What use is 13,000 to her right now? Okay,
That's her
I
problem,
figured-
not yours.
okay, but I figured she would be more likely to take a settlement for 8,000 in cash because cash is something she can use. If it goes to her account, it's not used. So if I give the money to my lawyer and my lawyer gives it to her lawyer, they have a contract saying he received the money, and my lawyer paid the money to him. Then boom, at that point it's on them. The money was paid to her legal counsel. He's responsible there on forward to then give it to her. If she doesn't receive that money, then that's on him, not on her, or not on me. That's kind of how I looked at it. And not to mention, if it were to go to court, these guys would put their bar at risk in order to lie for Sonia Summers' psychopath.
if you want to do it that way, you will just transfer the money to your lawyer's account, have them handle settlement.
Yeah.
If the lawyer
He
then
can pay in
decides to
cash.
pay in cash, that's his choice.
Yep. I don't think it's that stupid, Mari.
If you're transferring
think
it
you should
from
have a
your
paper
account
trail.
into a lawyer's account, then that's different to you just handing over water cash.
Okay. Oh, yeah. That's smart.
Because now you have that paper trail to say, well, I paid it to the lawyer.
Hmm.
Win-win.
Hey, what are you guys up to? You good?
No. I decided I'm just gonna dump him and you up here in Sandy. Just fight for your
Yeah,
life.
I need to find a buggy. If you see a buggy,
That's what I'm looking for.
so I have a court case on Friday.
For what?
The one with the guy in the trunk.
You all see that local just try and turn into me?
No, I didn't
Yep,
see him.
that's what locals are like.
Literally
It's
fucking
like
tries to turn into me.
12 a.m. on Friday, EST.
Mm.
I don't know what time that means.
It's like 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Okay.
So 2 hours ago, basically.
Wait, no, that's my time. It's like 5 hours ago.
Hey, really? Before the storm?
Oh.
Wait, let me do the math here.
No, I think you're doing wrong though.
Wrong direction. So it'd be an hour from now.
Okay.
An
I'm
hour
conf-
from now.
Yeah. Because right now, yeah. Right now it's 11 p.m. EST, right?
Yeah, so it'll be an hour from now.
So hour from now. So in an hour, basically.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
in an
20,
hour.
25 hours.
No, I was right before in the first. Right now it's 5 a.m. EST.
What the fuck? How are you struggling with this?
Well, because I'm,
Oh my God,
I'm
please.
PST. Up. Look, 5 hours ago.
5 hours ago.
5 hours ago. Yep.
So
No,
That's
no. Oh
hardcore.
God, I'm fried. I'm so fried.
Oh my God! You know what? Fuck this shit. What is it? Tell me, and I'll work.
12 a.m. on Friday. When will that be for me?
What's that time zone right now, KJ? What's the time zone the docket's been posted in?
Huh?
EST.
It's 1 hour
EST,
from now.
EST.
There's a quad back there.
It's 1 hour from now. Final answer.
How's it 1 a.m. now if it's currently 5 a.m. EST?
You said Friday, so on the 16th.
Yeah. I can send you. Yeah, you can check it on the docket, basically. Still was a way, you know, when you get like a court case on the docket, whatever you like, when the judge.
Absolute
What the fuck?
fucking idiot.
Holy fuck! Hurts. Is he dead?
I'm gonna say that was some straight karma.
I don't think he can hear you. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Sorry, what?
That was some straight karma for you.
What?
You were
Why are
speeding.
you in the wrong? why are
What do
in the
you
wrong
mean?
lane?
You were overtaking a car in the wrong fucking lane, dipshit. You literally turned into us. The
Is
fuck
this
you
guy
mean? Why was I in
actually
the wrong
giving you
lane?
lip right now?
Well, I'm sorry. I'm frustrated that I got ejected out of my car. That's not lip. That's frustration.
Frustration? I don't give a fuck about your frustration. You crashed into us. You're on the wrong fucking side of the fucking road.
Overtaking in a dust storm at that speed was fucking wild.
Yeah. We should probably take him to the hospital now.
I think we can just call EMS for him.
Yeah, we could probably do.
Maybe you should check his pockets to see if he's got a toolkit for your truck.
sent you an email with some of the information.
Oh, EMS will be coming for you, pal.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
should
just
be
move you
working
back
on
here
this.
so they can actually see you.
I
Next time,
appreciate it.
be more careful with your driving. Otherwise, you could have fucking killed the whole car as well.
I don't know why Billy made that so hard.
Really, what are you doing? Just get in the car.
I was gonna put a rat on his face.
Why?
Why are you gonna put a rat on his face?
The
Well, I
fuck is
don't
wrong
know,
with
I
you?
mean,
Goodbye.
okay,
EMS will be here soon. What an asshole.
So that is like, fuck me. So Friday morning for me then, basically.
So what time
Are
did
you
it work
sure?
out to be?
It worked out to be so 12 a.m. Friday 16th is 6 a.m. CET. ACDT is 3:30 p.m. So I think for AET I think it's 4 p.m. Yeah, for like it's not looking good for KJ.
That was like 6 hours ago. On Friday. So 3 hours before the storm.
2 hours before the storm.
What? Did you not say that it was?
For me, is that on my Friday, you know, or is it like on my Saturday morning? You know
It
what I
should
mean?
be on your. It should be on your Friday. Look, check the email I sent you. You'll be able to work it out with that as well. I sent you both things.
Good night, Mortron.
trying to figure out where the fuck I got this wrong then. What time did you
EST,
say
12
for him,
a.m.
Marty?
EST.
6 a.m.?
I think so now.
I still can't believe that guy had the hide to fucking say we're on the wrong lane.
What the fuck? As high as a kite, probably.
Oh,
The
go
best
back
place to
this way
find
and
these
then go back
cars
into San Diego.
is-
What?
Yeah, the best place to find these cars are like Harmony-ish, you know, like
The problem is the fucking
These-
dust storm right now.
basically over there or over there. It's
Why is
kinda
that
like,
over there instead of just fucking telling me?
Oh yeah, like the spot you delivered the fur, you know,
Animal Arc?
6-7 years ago. Yeah, over there basically, or like close to, I don't know.
I'm so glad he ejected too.
Yeah.
Actually, let's cut through this way.
You can
Nothing
see
really-
some on the right.
I just used a
Side
time
here.
zone converter on
What?
my phone.
Go straight. Go straight. I find them over a little bit ahead, basically.
Yeah. No, I did it too, Mari. Like
The right side over here, if there's any. No, there's no.
the converter
Where the
says you're
car
right.
is, sometimes somebody parks somebody over there.
Does it say for you, Billy?
No, the converter says you're right. You know, but in my head, I'm still trying to figure out why my time zone it doesn't add up.
Like,
Because you're Lily.
look, listen. No, listen. I'm from Australia. We have like fucking 7 different time zones or some shit. I give up on trying to figure that
That's
shit out
incorrect.
without help.
We have 2.